given any. You know you've got to take a hill sworn name if you're here longer than a season, right?
Well, well, boys and girls, time to grind some more Zakia. We have 60,000 agris. Yo, what's up, Raven? Hi, hi. How are you doing today? All good questing? Those tedious quests, yeah. Yo, what's up, Boopster? Hi, hi. Good grind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need to spend my agres today, basically. Or at least consume a bit. So we're gonna grind like 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. Kind of depends on how it goes, how it's gonna go. Might be... I am kind of sleepy. I didn't have like good sleep today. So we might like call it the day a bit earlier. We will see. Yeah, what's up, Knusha? Hi, hi. I feel like my eyes are a bit irritated also. Because I turn on the light and they kind of start this quite fast. In kind of pain. Have you tried new Dekia tools? No. I'm grinding pretty much just Urzakia. Too lazy to go grind something else. It's always not no. Yeah. I did buy a bunch. And I still have also the Arena of Solar seals. So for myself, I think it's not gonna be much issue. Also, I'm not really like grinding nowadays that much. I have open prions. Is it generally cheaper to enhance myself or just pre-order min orders? The prions? You can check my spreadsheet, Leslie. You can find it on my Discord, expansion Discord. And then you can compare those numbers with the numbers on the marketplace. Because I don't know the numbers from top of my head, right? And you might also not be from EU. So I think you are from EU. So, but I don't know the numbers, right? From the top of my head. So that's why check out the spreadsheet. We'll be able to tell you much more info. Can't wait for Sovereigns of Open. Might want to see you click Pyrock. Soon TM, right? I need to set up the date of enhancing, I think. I don't think I'll be enhancing like right on the day one. Did we make like something yeah, what's up, BB? Hi. Use the purple Alchemist on our wells even with the most AP change. I am like 100 AP above AP cap. Why would I use well? Right? There is no like spot where I need AP at the moment. With the Dahlia it's gonna be changed. Probably with the Dahlia it's gonna change. Hopefully it's gonna change with Dahlia. That there are gonna be like, you know, high AP requirement spots. But we shall see. Wondering how it will be. Sauron will be Kutumos Rippy, but no Rippy, right? No, it's not gonna be Kutumos Rippy. It's gonna be Nurmos Rippy. It's gonna have Kutum defensive stats. From Pen Black Star, the base Sovereign is gonna give you 22 most Rippy. If they're not gonna change any additional stats. 22 like total most AP, considering everything, all the AP caps and so on. Well, I guess a little bit more than 22 because you will get like 14 sheet AP, and during those 14 sheet AP you will reach few brackets, I think, right? Maxed out gear with Pen Blaster would put you at 368 AP, now we're at 381, which is a bracket. So how many brackets are there? 2, 3? 3 brackets, which gives you additional 9 monster AP. Okay, damn. So there's gonna be like... Damn. So in total, it's gonna be 22. I thought it was just 8 monster AP after each plus 310. What do you mean plus 8? It is, yeah, but we're talking about AP brackets, not monster AP. There are AP brackets, right? For PvP? I mean, it also works for PvE also. The APs. PvP AP works for PvE also. Or rather, like, it's not PvP AP, it's just normal AP. So basically, in total, you're gonna get like 31 total monster AP with the brackets. And that's at base level, right? I kind of forgot about like that part, the bracket part. Not gonna lie. Quite correct, quite correct. Definitely wanna get sovereign of it. Deck sovereign? Yeah, deck sovereign is gonna be 10 AP more than C20. Nowhere. Basically, base sovereign is C20 never, and each upgrade gives you 1 AP. Starting from sub level, it also will be giving you 1 DP. No, the barrack. Okay, with the land of the more light buff, the plus 1 AP will hit the brackets. Are we not? We're not super far off running out of brackets. What's the maximum bracket? 390? $397, damn. With land of the light plus 1 AP buff, you'll be at 392 AP, which leaves 1 bracket. Wow. That is quite wild. Hey, let's go to trillion. Indeed, we are reaching. I mean, to be honest, we already reached 2 trillion. Haven't shown it. So. Got to make some clip, right? I'm just thinking how to make the clip. Maybe we show the previous trillion clip there. Can someone check when was this previous trillion? When I reached the previous trillion? Exclamation 1 trillion? Was it that? Was that command? Asking is that 2 trillion per silver or total value? Ah, no, that's per silver. Is that the correct one? Need to check. Years ago? Okay, yeah, that's the first time I reached trillion silver. We reached trillion silver recently. Maybe it was... Oh, it was 2 million. Yeah, it's about 2 million threshold. Right? This is the one. I got 2 million threshold and then I sold it. And we got trillion silver. No? Damn it. I should... Trillion? Where is the clip? Clips of videos. Where is my clipper? Freedom. 20 days ago, the freedom has been achieved. Oh, it was 3 million trash. Okay, I forgot. It was not 2 million trash, it was 3 million trash. Can you get... no? Yes? Question mark, maybe? Is this the one? Is the reason to get 3 million or Zakia trash loot? 288 billion in trash loot. Yeah, I got 3 million trash loot. And the gold bars is we sold everything from, right? Like, you know, guild bosses, the boss shrines, and other places where you get silver. And then I reached 1 trillion silver has been achieved. And that was when? Last month. It just says last month. Do we have a date, exact date? Edit? For preparation for the summer. Yeah, once again. Maybe it's gonna be in dashboard. Yeah, what's up, then? Grinding? No. Basically, I started like focusing on liquidating silver after getting all the treasure items. Okay, it was 23rd of June. Today is what? 29th of July? So it's been 5 weeks? It has been 5 weeks? Okay. My headphones, what's called? My headphones finally charged up. Felt so strange without headphones. So it's been 5 weeks. In 5 weeks I managed to liquidate trillion silver all in one. I mean, that's something. But yeah, I mean, that was possible mainly because I had a bunch of stuff that I could sell. I've been heavily trying to liquidate. I mean, I still have a lot of like resources, right? Values. 106 billion in Draxia, 161 Ovelia, 113 Calphion, and then there is a Ailton, another 177. A lot of resources that I didn't still go through. Because the like going through those resources takes like a lot of time. Some of the resources are not really sellable. I mean, I could just sell in the marketplace, but I don't like selling on the marketplace, so I like to like craft something out of it, process, because usually it's more silver. If I can do it like semi AFK. 2 trillion soon. I mean, I'll be enhancing, right, when the Daniel gets released, so we will not get to 3 trillion. Master, how are you doing? You seem a little tired to me. Yeah, I am. I slept today like really badly. Is it much more silver thought versus everything? By process, I don't mean like processing, right? I mean by process like, you know, alking, cooking, and so on. And it is significantly more, I would say. Most of the things like, you know, AFK, for example, like real processing, AFK real processing, timbers and ores is like around 300 million per hour semi AFK. So for example, if you spend like, you know, 10 hours semi AFK every day, that's like additional 3 billion of value. With fairly kind of, I mean, with nowadays weight and processing time, you can AFK like for 15 minutes probably or so. Not too horrible, I guess. Cooking is like more annoying thing, I would say. But cooking money is also kind of significantly more than processing money. Like cooking semi-AFK money, if you have like stuff prepared, then some of the cooking recipes are like 1.5 billion. But again, you can AFK only for like 10-15 minutes. Alchemy recipes in most cases is like around 500 million plus. At least I try to craft things that are 500 million plus. With alchemy, you can go AFK for a long time. Like if you can put like 5,000 crafts on the supreme utensil, you can go and AFK for like 1.5 hours. So that alchemy is like in that regard is very chill. which kind of ends up that you do more alchemy, right? So if you do like a cooking, you can just like, you know, craft in 10 minutes and then AFK like 30 minutes because you forgot or something, right? And then in 1 hour you manage to craft only one sword or 1/4 of the amount you should have crafted, and instead of like 1.2 billion, 1.5 billion, yeah, you're gonna make only like 300 million, right? Because you just like, you know, not keeping cooking up time like 100% of the time, while with alchemy you're pretty much keeping it up time 99% of the time. So even though, like, you know, the alchemy money per hour doesn't seem like, you know, that good, like it might end up in, compared to cooking, right? Compared to cooking, like money per hour might not look that good. It might end up to more money because you're not like, you know, slacking off that much. It's way easier to manage stuff. But with alchemy, probably some of the recipes you cannot pretty much get resources and so on, right? You need to go gather for them. While for cooking, most of the things available in marketplace. But yeah, today I was just like, you know, I kind of woke up in the middle of the night and then couldn't fall asleep. So didn't had like much of sleep. So indeed a little bit of tired, but decided to stream still a bit. Put some grinding. The grind mage because you enjoy it or because it's easy on the fingers? It's easy on the fingers, that's why I enjoy it. So both? One leads to other? He's strong. She's easy to grind on. I'm through the, you know, stage of my life when I was tryhard grinding on some suboptimal class. Because, you know, oh my god, I'm main and I'm not gonna reroll. That was like, you know, kind of cute for the first 5 years maybe. But when you play as much as I do, I'm like, yeah, who cares? Might as well make more muscle. Especially like when your classes is still getting, you know, shuffled and not getting like, you know, any good changes. Why would you stay with it? I like optimizing in the games. I love to min-max things, and it's just a kind of my mentality, right? For a beginning of the game, like the first 5-6 years, right? I played the Valkyrie, Awakening Valkyrie. That was my main for a very long period of time. I used to play and grind her, and I did find, like, you know, fun in trying to optimize Valkyrie's grind without comparing it to others. But it lasts only certain amount, right? And then every time, like, you know, some new grind spot comes, and then there are people who, like, you know, just because of the class they're playing on, pulling like 20% more drop and making 20% more silver than you. You're like, when you're trying to like min-max your income. then all fun that you might be having on that class kind of dies. Because your class is just shit grinder. I think nowadays it's quite balanced. Yes, but APM is too high. Like compared, like the thing is like Awakening Witch is still gonna be performing better than like Awakening Valkyrie, and Awakening Valkyrie to like even to get to 90% of the Awakening Witch is crash loot. You need to output like twice the amount of the APM. Okay, maybe not the twice, but significantly more APM. And it's not like I hated playing on Witch. It's like if I hated playing on this class, right? Then yeah, like I wouldn't be playing it. There are like classes that are better than Witch, right? There are classes that can perform better than Witch, but I'm not like going and playing them. Because if you hate something, then you don't do it, right? But if it's like something enjoyable and it also is very good, then why wouldn't you do it? That's pretty much like my take on this the team. The thing is like a lot of people are like tied down to one class, thinking that it's like making somehow superior or whatnot. I'm not sure, but the reality is that most likely you will enjoy playing on different classes. But if you are completely fine on playing on a class that you like, then keep playing, right? It's not like I'm forcing my ideology on other people. I would say that people try to force their ideology on me most of the time. Nah, I never played Archer. I never played Archer. Yo, what's up, IGT? Played Witch since 2018 on Herald when Michael came out. I went and played like what's called Deadeye. She was quite fun. Then I went played Rosa. It was quite fun. I am still like my main weapons are still on Dosa. Dosa is quite fun class. Plus that's the highest silver is the one you can play for the longest. Nah. For me it's like a class that can perform good and has chill inputs. I'm not gonna be able to grind like on something like Awakening Nova or like some ninja succession. Yeah, what's about that? You try Wukong? No, I don't have any interest in the class. I created it, I used the watch on it, and then I got rewards, and then I didn't log in on that class ever since. Absolute zero interest. How is your threshold here now? With Daggeris, I was able to pull almost 25k trash. 24.9k was my highest. This hour, pretty sure it's gonna be like around 23 or something. I'm not really focused. I'm not really tracking it also. I was taking like just some breaks in the grind. I heard that Wish Shadow is best for Witch. Yes, it is. I tried the Dead Dwarf here and I didn't like it. It was less damage, pretty much. With the Dead Dwarf, I barely managed to do one rotation. Not one rotation, but I barely managed to do 4 bosses. With the Wishy Shadows, I was able to do 4 bosses and a 1 Elite Rota. And that's, by the way, is around 24.9k trash. Yeah, what's up, Ash? Hi. Is it the boy? Yeah. Yeah, but I got a question to you, to your Karazhan House shit. Is buying Debo and making Karazhan that way better, or is getting Karazhan better without dropping prices so much? At the moment, and I mean, buying Pandabo is significantly better than housing Karazhan. Karazhan housing, if you can save up silver for the boss, save up silver for the boss. It's not really worth to in-house Karazhans. At least that's my opinion. But the thing is, right? The thing is, you don't want to be like, sitting on without AP gains, right? Especially now that each AP is so much relevant to reach the AP caps. So I would do like probably mixed, right? I would have like 1 or 2 Karazats to enhance. It kind of also depends on which kind of grind spots you like to grind and what you do in the game, how you approach the game. If you're like grinding type, if you're not really grinder, right, and just doing the weekly boss shrines, attending the guild bosses for the rewards and so on, right, and getting your silver income through those weekly contents, right, and not through besides the grinding, like you're just doing your aggress grinding, for example, right, then you don't really need to reach the next AP bracket and get like small AP bracket increases. In that case, you can just be honest, like save up big chunk of silver and buy and save up so much silver and hustle. Because nowadays, like if you do like the fishing, AFK fishing, and weekly bosses, like what you're making like around 20 billion, right, per week, just from that. Oh, I need to do my either one dying. The difference on now is 20 billion, down are 40 million. Yeah, essences are like kind of not that relevant in the price of Paradox. Most of the silver is still Rastas. If I were a new player, I'd get pencil with the distos, two crescent, that carries a belt, or forgot by pen the bow neck, make pet sword an offhand. If I was new player, I wouldn't be trying to. No, I don't know. Maybe I would. I am like freaking min-maxer, so maybe I would be min-maxing shit from the start. But if I was not a min-max junkie, then I'll be just playing the game and doing stupid shit. I feel like nowadays a bit too much people trying to like min-max from the start. But the problem is that with that strategy is that, right, you're kinda able to min-max only if you know what you're doing. And new players don't really know what they're doing. Unless they like watch, I know, hundreds of hours some guys and the content consumption prior joining the game, which majority of new players not gonna do. Artifacts, Vicious Shadows. I'm using Vicious Shadows. With the update, it should be better for less than PvP and count if I want damage. I don't do PvP, no idea. If I was new player, I would go and join camptuvala, exactly. Especially camptuvala. Three doubles, guys, what the fuck? Is this a returning RNG luck? Is there a reason why Amber of the Sphere is selling crazy? Ambers of the Sphere? This stuff? I love how you have Laurel for every life skill. Nah, it's not for every life skill, but yeah, I've been playing the game for a long time. I have like fairly high level of life skilling. This I have almost all life skills guru level. My pride and joy. Soon TM it's gonna be all guru, maybe. But most likely, I mean, just here, right? A lot of people joining new players joining the game, right? And what they need? Yes, they need Fallen God armors. I think that's pretty much it. He's seen your Baldman video on spots. What kind of video he made? Missing fishing? It was trading and sailing, yeah. Oh yeah, you mean Laravel, right? Laurel icons? I call them icons. Yeah, I don't have sailing, I don't have fishing. I don't have, oh no, bartering, there is bartering. What else have I missing? Have cooking, have alchemy, have training, yeah. I'm missing sailing and fishing. Paul made a rough outline of silver hour from Tash. Gotcha. Hmm. What G20, G50 did you do seed gathering? I did underwater gathering, not seed. But consider that I was G40 like 40, not 40, but G40 like what? Almost 5 years ago? I was mainly underwater gathering from like late levels. From 43 or something. I guess there should be like clips, right? 2020, 5 years ago I was G40. G41 even. 2021 G42. Am I underwater getting the air? No, I'm still sapping. 2023. Oh, I'm sapping. Still sucking saps. Still sucking trees. Oh, it's from gathering merge, yeah. I think after gathering merge, I pretty much started underwater gathering after this one. Yeah, yeah. At this point, you see that I am. I'm an underwater gatherer. So basically, half level, halfway to G50, I did like before, prior, like, seed gathering and underwater gathering.
Mikey Q gifted a tier 1 sub to King.
Yo. Mikey Kobo! Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I make a video for G50? I don't remember. Yeah, I was like, basically, I used to gather a lot. And like last year, 2024, I reached G50. Can't remember if I made like any recap video on that. I think like Blue was doing like what, 20 minutes of grinding on each spots. So it's like very rough estimate though, I would say. It's like very rough. Some of the spots can be decent, some of the spots might be quite off. Depends on the mechanics of the spots and so on, right? But for a very rough estimate, yeah, to see like, approximately around how much trash you're pulling. You can also think if Blue can pull this off, I definitely can, right? I definitely can pull better, right? Right? I'm not surprised Tangara looks decent. Why it wouldn't be? People were just dooming. They decreased a bit, not a bit, maybe like they decreased the speed of grinding Tangaret, but they increased that amount of trash that you get. So we were like, oh my god, Tangaret is dead, Tangaret is dead. Oh wait a second, I'm making 50,000 trash per hour. Oh my god. Basically, Hexa replaced all function for a mid-tier casual grind. At the moment, I know how bad it's gonna be after the nerfs. Currently, it's bugged, so probably you can cut down the money per hour there, like by half. Maybe not by half, but around by 30-40%. You did a piece. Good luck, good luck. But yeah, I was a lot passionate about gathering. Gathering was one of the things that I enjoyed in the NVIDIA for a very long time. The first, like, few years I've been gathering. Like, I made the video. If you guys haven't seen it, especially 215k, might enjoy that one, where we gathered 215,000 what? Ancient Spirit Dust. Gathered 215k Ancient Spirit Dust. Took me a while. Hello.
Do you want something?
No water?
Some water?
Yeah.
Okay. I found where the flies came from.
Wait, what?
I found where the flies came from.
Tato?
No. I am.
What line?
Remember the last time we ordered pop?
Yeah.
I had the sweet and sour sauce. There was a lime. I squeezed it out and I put it in the sink. Later put it in the trash. And they ate the lime. And it was chilling in the lime. I saw it today.
Gotcha. Disgusting.
Hmm?
Disgusting.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. Sorry. I just wanted to move your like one ear a little bit so I can talk to you.
Didn't work out.
What? Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Yeah.
And boss is gonna get buffed after maintenance? Yeah, I also heard that. Apparently the party bosses are bugged with the moment.
Oh.
They didn't receive the DP decrease. Not DP decrease, but DP increase or whatever. So that's why they're so squishy. That's why they're so squishy.
That's no problem for us. Need some soon.
I'm not leaving alchemy 2 till the hot time ends. Hell yeah. I've been alcheming a lot. After I finished my full treasure items, I've been like kind of focused on alchemy and focused on making silver. Hello, can I summon the fucking pet? Thank you. Was it like 1 hour already? Yeah, 21.6. Super chill, super sluggy. About the bosses, I'm not sure, but so I don't think so. Well, we'll see. I have like what's called my constant party, so I'll be doing some more helping runs for Koala camp, maybe. Maybe if there is gonna be slot, so I cannot promise you anything.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm back. We got low score for 20 minutes of DSR hours, still did 21.6k. Okay, what you guys been talking about? If anyone has that message question, feel free to retap it. I kind of missed the chat a bit. You don't have 3 pet fail stacks? What are you talking about, Soul Bravis? Enhancing Pen Blasters? Yeah, don't crossstone. Crossstoning Pen Blaster is one of the worst decisions. It's one of the worst things you can use crossstones. Yeah, what's up, Gex? Hi, hi. Just running Fangs? Or should I say running from Fangs? You need like 7, 8, 9 stacks, unless you'll just need Blackstones. Do 40 for duo and 45 for 3. And spend your money on memes. Yo, did you get a note already? What chest number was it? I got it in 101 chests. I know exactly which number it was, because I opened like last. How many I had prepared for big opening? 40 something, right? Oh wait, no, it was 33, 34 or something. Yeah. I think I had like 67 on pod and then I saved up 33, 34. I like the new method more. Rounds aren't as slow. Yeah. I guess so. I'm saving chest 2 for big opening with my friends. Yo, good luck, good luck. Hope you'll get it. I had an interesting reaction. My girlfriend loves it. What? I said that you loved my reaction on getting no. Is there a clip? Yeah, exception. No? Okay. That one. That one. There you go. There is the full clip. There you go, the full clip. Unga Bunga Bayrak woke up. Gonna waste all your points on that, yeah? Up 11 billion today so far? Nice. Huge! I panicked so hard that I couldn't find the no, even though I hovered over it like multiple times.
Hell fucking yeah!
You crafted the 1 cauliflower side, I got around 600, so I hope I get the full drop. Yeah. The Ocula flowers, I managed to get 100 exactly. Right, 1000. After opening the 100 chests, I had like a little bit more than 1000 flowers after all the chests. But it's kind of like quite, they counted it correctly. Not correctly, but they made it so like if you get average luck, you don't need to get additional flowers. Because you will get those flowers from the chests. I hate the fact that they can get max 1 billion an hour while people getting 4 or 5 billion. Well, I mean, should have played the last 5 years video then, instead of slacking. Not even last 5 years, not 5 years, but oh, don't know what they want to say. We don't have gear, you don't make that much silver. If anyone could make 5 billion per hour, then what was the point of progressing? I think like you're kind of stuck in a kind of loop or something, where you're comparing yourself too much with others. And that's usually not healthy at all. So just take your time, enjoy the game, progress around with your own pace. Keep consistent and you will get there. Or don't. Up to you. The thing is, you know, you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. People who are making like 4 or 5 billion per hour, the next upgrade they need to work on costs like hundreds of billions. While your next upgrade costs like, I don't know, 50 billion. So just think about your next upgrade and go for it. That's like the best advice I can give you. Focus on your next upgrade and go for it. High wire, witching, and all those things. Which is simpler. Which is more strong. I'm learning this. I mean, if you're enjoying Dosa, keep playing Dosa. You can try out Twitch. You might enjoy it. You might hate it. People either love Witch or hate it. That's pretty much it. There is no in between. For some people, she's like too stationary, too slow, too low APM. For me, she's like kinda perfect amount of APM. She is very strong. The only bad part about Witch is that her mobility. So if I would grind spot where you need to run a lot, Witch would be horrible. At least for me, it would be horrible to grind. That's why I don't like the grinding orcs, not orcs, but the pigs, right? Bacon. Because you kind of need to run a bunch between those packs, right? So that's why I kind of don't like grinding that pig cave. Because I don't like grinding on Witch the spots where you need to move a lot. It always feels, yeah. So I don't do it. Do you know, are they gonna nerf Hexa or is it gonna stay like that? I didn't see any official news, but people say it's bugged. Yeah, it's bugged. It was on the global lab patch notes. They didn't increase the HP of the mobs next patch, like at Thursday. The Hexa is gonna gain 100% HP, so the HP of the mobs gonna get doubled, which means they're gonna die twice slower. I think that's gonna how it's gonna work, right? If they increasing HP by 100%, the mob's gonna die twice slower, right? I'm not messing up anything by that statement. Not exactly twice. How so? Might be even slower, to be honest, right? Because usually people use the high DPS skills. Taking into account our IP bumps. No. Like, DP is gonna stay exactly the same. And the AP caps is exactly the same. They just didn't apply the HP increase. So usually people who are grinding use their big damage skills at the beginning, right? To one-shot the mobs, one-shot or two-shot the mobs. So technically it might be even more than twice longer, because most skills gonna be on cooldown, the higher damage skills. So to finish all the mobs, to deal this second part of damage, people would need to use a bit less efficient skills, less damaging skills, resulting in longer kill time, right? More than twice. So technically it can be even more than twice. Some skill overkilled? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. If it was like, you know, two shot? I'm not sure like how fast you kill the mobs. If it was like two shot skills, like one skill dealing like 70% of HP and the second one also under 70, but in reality it's just 30%, yeah. Kind of makes sense, yeah, I guess. On Rift you overclear as well with the IP buff. Ouch. Now we'll see how much exactly it's gonna decrease. Probably like around 30% would be this estimate. Maybe. That's just like, you know, kind of wild guess, I guess. Probably gonna be also quite class dependent. It sucks. Well, it is what it is. Exa was a bit broken. Considering how much, I mean, like, compared to other spots, right? In the vicinity of the range, AP range. Quite understandable. What do you plan to do with your 2 trillion? Sovereign. That's pretty much it. Sovereign offhand, Sovereign Awakening. Are you on stream critical? I don't want to type. I don't like typing. Send notes? Where is us? Where is us? Good and sort of kind of sure hope you get it for using all of that. Sovereign of Hand and Sovereign Awakening, yeah. That's gonna be the 2 goals. Unless the Fallen God Armor gonna get both. No sounds today? Yes. No sounds today. Especially for you. I banned all the sounds. You don't go deck opens because it's not logical. They're not really giving me anything at the moment, yeah. Not so nice, Mr. Streamer. What do you mean? I am nicest persons ever existed. Right, guys? Right? Agree or you all gonna get banned? There you go, Besso is not getting banned. I know, I'm just a bit blanking today. I didn't sleep well, so I'm like just, you know, in my mind, flying somewhere in the clouds. My brain is turned off. Yeah, maybe it's not turned off, it's just, you know, thinking about stuff. Yeah, what's up, Krakens? We're just grinding, blasting, and wiping. I need a hard bounce and by gave me his own hard dance still implemented into me. Insane. And then stole his current heart from the kid for a lollipop. Almost fall asleep after like 10 minutes of Hexa today. Happens. It's just one of those days, right? Just one of those days. When you're like, you know, not on your top best shape. Haven't slept enough. Got irritated by some people. So you're doing, the day is ruined. And you're like, da. A burning carb called me out of Vairag. Sounds about right. You better be in burned car than meet me when I didn't sleep enough. Phase 2. I kinda just want to spend my agris. That's pretty much it. Agris spending stream. Is the Bayern angry or something for like a lol nice streamer? Am I angry? Nah, I'm just grumpy. I'm just grumpy. I can get angry when people... When I get angry. Angry? Nah, nah. I ate. I'm just grumpy. Because of the lack of the sleep. So we're trying to just kind of chill. Pretty much, that's it. Trying to chill, trying to relax, you know, after work. Today's work was also horrible. I needed to do something that I hate doing, fucking documentation. Oh my god. Kill me. So pretty much entire day is kind of just you know, one clown fiesta. also alchemy. Which one is better in your opinion? Alchemy. I like more alchemy. The reason is because with alchemy you can AFK for a longer period of time. With cooking you can AFK like only, depends on the rate speed, but from like 10 to 30 minutes. With alchemy you can AFK for 1.5 hours. So that's kinda much better. And yeah, that was bad. These new utensils are cool, but kinda hard to mass produce. Mass produce? Nah, I just use Supreme Alchemy. What do you mean? If you are doing Imperial Alchemy, you can get Supreme Alchemy utensils for the seals. Ah?
Was it that you can't do Imperial?
Yeah, it was if it was. Baby will spawn. 20 minutes ago, apparently. Never mind. Any locked skill on which? The summons, probably. You know the summons? The basically awakening summon skills? Pet summon skills? I don't remember why I needed to slot them. I think you could accidentally use them. Have you ever listened to... No, I didn't. I think I didn't. I don't really know much about music. Not gonna lie. I guess I need to go and do a little bit of processing at the moment. Fuck. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Just leave your stuff with me. You can talk about your personal stories at the tavern.
Did you share your add-ons? Don't think so, yeah. I'll need to take a look, yeah. Let's see. Do I have any skill add-ons? Kind of like put some random stuff, I think. I don't know. I didn't know what to put, so I just put like some random stuff. Don't really know how How good, how not good is gonna be? Let's see. I'll post it now, yeah. Which Urzekeia? Updated skeletons. I have like a bunch of back attack damage, crit damage stuff. I mean, if you want, you can use them, but I don't think they would be like, you know, the most optimal ones or anything.
When we left, we had to leave everything behind. Just leave your stuff with me.
Bum, 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 bum,
Stories
bum.
at the tavern.
Alright, is it time to make a clip? Is it a clip time? Oh wait, we have 178 out of 200 kick followers. When did we get 3 more followers? What the hell? When did I miss? But we're gonna hide this for now. Alright, boys and girls. How's it time? How's it time? What is it time for? Yeah, what's up, Result? Is it time to make a clip? Let me cook up stuff. Let me cook everything up. Align everything, right? For the clip. How do we do this? So 23rd of June, I managed to reach 1 trillion silver in liquid. Today is the 29th of July. 5 weeks later, I managed to liquidate another trillion silver, and we are reaching 2 trillion silver. Let me just grab this. There you go. 2 trillion silver reached. Will I be able to liquidate another trillion in the next 5 weeks? Let's find out. Clip it and ship it, guys. Right? I think that was good enough. Put it down. Damn. Haven't ever never seen this tutorial, guys. Print screen. Memory. Did you make that all money from grinding? No. I grinded. The main part of the sentence was liquidation, right? I didn't say I made 5 trillion. I mean, I didn't say I made trillion silver, right? I liquidated trillion silver. There you go. The last 30 days I killed this amount of mobs. I still have 197 billion silver here, 261 billion here, 113 billion here, 177 billion here. Yeah, what's about it?
The things you have. They have
So we are doing a lot of liquidation process,
everything you have to me.
which involves a lot of cooking, alchemy, processing, basically processing my resources and trying to sell it. Yeah, what? Close to 2 years? Let's go make a clip. Did anyone make a clip from that? I don't think so, right? Clips of my channel, clips I've created, yeah. Well, clips I've created. There is an interesting clip. Fractal North is so clean, hell yeah. I got a Fractal Meshify, the new case. They sponsored the stream, send the Fractal case. That's quite nice, quite nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It was very easy to build also. I built like what, 2 pieces so far, 3 pieces maybe. And this was definitely the easiest so far. You have Fractal Torrent. Fractal Torrent. But North is like, yeah, people are. That's probably the most popular case. Guys, I'm fucking dead. Am I dead? Look at this. A dead man. I am dead. Maybe I should go sleep, guys. Maybe I should just go sleep. So, 23rd of June, I managed to reach 1 trillion silver in liquid. Today is the 29th of July. 5 weeks later, I managed to liquidate another trillion silver, and we are reaching 2 trillion silver. Let me just grab this. There you go. 2 trillion silver reached. Will I be able to liquidate another trillion in the next 5 weeks? Let's find out. Let's find out. Barek the liquidator. We are in a phase of liquidation indeed. In liquid. Today is a 20 reach 1. So 23rd of June. So 23rd of June, I managed to reach 1. Let's find out. So damn it, I moved it. So 20. Scroll Twitch, scroll. Why you're so lagging? 5 weeks. Let's find out. Let's find out. So 23rd of June. Good enough. 23rd of June. Trillion silver. June, I managed to reach 1 trillion silver in liquid. Today is the 29th of July. 5 weeks later, I managed to liquidate another trillion silver, and we are reaching 2 trillion silver. Let me just grab this. There you go. 2 trillion silver reached. Will I be able to liquidate another trillion in the next 5 weeks? Let's find out. So 23rd of June, I managed to reach 1 trillion silver in liquid. Today is the 29th of July. Trillion. 5 weeks later, I managed to liquidate another trillion silver, and we are reaching 2 trillion. So 23rd of June, I managed to chill, Byrak, chill. You don't need to scream, okay? You don't need to scream. 29th of July. 5 weeks later, I managed to liquidate another trillion silver, and we are reaching 2 trillion silver. Let me just grab this. There you go. 2 trillion silver reached. Will I be able to liquidate another trillion in the next 5 weeks? Fucking yeah. Let's find out. Let's find out. Technically, I lied on that clip, okay? It's gonna be secret between you and me, okay? I mean, didn't lie. I did liquidate only trillion silver, but because the thing is like I invested a bunch of silver also at the same time, so stuffs are cooking up. So technically, like if I didn't invest, right, then I would have liquidated more. But then if I didn't invest, then it would be harder to reach the next trillion, right? So, and so we should go and invest more silver now. What do we have here? Come on, add 2 trillion. Maybe just 2T, right? Is this gonna be good enough? 2T. I think that's gonna be understandable, right? Two T reached. When Ash Forest? When Ash Forest is gonna be best grind spot. I can never. I need to check some milk prices, I think. Let me see. Jungle hamburger. One sheet of bread. At 3 days of the simple crown mill being like, what was the price of simple crown mill? 400k? I managed to sell like how much? I think it was like 40k. I managed to sell 40k. No, I managed to sell more. I managed to sell like entire overnight batch, and then the second night it was second batch, so I guess it was like around 60, 70,000. $30K? What do you mean 30K? At what price? At max. I sold like a bunch to the pre-order. When they were going up in the pre-order, it was like a what 400K? Was that what did it go like to 400K? Right? 400 something K? Or was it 500K? Oh yeah, it was at 500K. I think I didn't like wait for like the maximum. I think it's probably was around 450K. That's where I saw. Yeah, I remember it was like 1 billion per hour or so overnight. But I managed to put like 2 overnights. Second batch still didn't. I still didn't sell the second batch. There is 9,000 left for the second. How much do you have? Like 6,000. I could process. Yeah, this amount. Yeah, I could process the entirety of this. But the thing is, like, it was time based. I went overnight like 8 hours. I sleep like around only 8 hours or so. So I had like overnight 4,000 if I remember correctly. 4 or 5,000, yeah. I think I put like 5,000, prepared 5,000, but it never finished. It was like around 4 point something K. So this was like around 40, 45K meal overnight. And then I did like 290K. And from 90K, I have left 20K. I sold like 10K down the line with lower price. I mean, it's not insane amount of silver, but definitely decent. Oh yeah, I need to sell Medieval, I think, right? I need to put some Medieval. Do I have Medieval? I have 9,000 Medieval. Just 700 million per hour overnight. Yeah, better than fishing.
Ah, if there's one thing I really want to keep in my storage, it's romance.
I mean, if you could like do it like in for like long period of time, then it would be insane amount of money, right? But it was like only for like 2-3 days. I kind of got into it a bit too late. I'm gonna do it every night. Yeah, but now it's like what 300 million, 130 million. Okay, so it's 133 million per hour. Yeah, could wait until they sell. Could be saving up and then selling at that price. Yeah. Sell in 2 days for 500K. I mean, I don't think there is that high amount demand to sell it in 2 days. Unless some spectacular thing happens, like, the announcement of cron mill change and people panic. Unless I don't think cron mill prices are volatile, right? You can see here like it was quite soft. I mean, I guess we can check here. How volatile it was. 2025.04. Then of course becomes big dump, then recovery, 360, 370. There was 407k at 07. Then there is a big drop. And then there is a big jump that happened now. There was 800 to 2000 sold. What the fuck? People are mental, right? People are literally mental. Look at the volume here, right? Okay, down 10, 20k. Okay, chilling, like there is like 20,000 sold per day. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. It's 25 and 36. The announcement that they're like, people are like, oh shit, we need to buy more crowd oh my god, panic, 800. People bought 1 million, 1.3 million cron mills in 3 days. In 3 days, people bought 1.4 million cron mills. People are mental. Holy shit. People are literally mental.
The things you have, they have zero value to me, so don't worry. An interesting
Literally mental, guys. Holy moly. It got buffed. So, yeah. We have 14s here. 13s and so on. Right? At the best, yeah, you're combining the simple chrono and exquisite together, right? Like the best case, people like buying 60 and 100k exquisite chrono, right? Then you add on top of that another 40,000, right? And you're at like around 150k in the best days of combined meal sales, right? That's a bit less than 1.4 million in 3 days. That's what I mean by people are panic buying like mental. People never bought that much meals, right? Before. And they're like, oh no, they buffed, buy them all, no. Speed! Crown meals, buffed crown meals, buy.
left. We had to leave everything behind.
I need to buy. That's what I mean. People are mental. Where the fuck is the demi-human face? I'm blind. Did you guys liquidate your shadows? I did. That's how I reached my 2 trillion silver, guys. Shadows liquidated. Boom boom. You didn't? Unlucky. Too late. You didn't have any? By the way, guys, don't buy shadows at that price. Just wait. They're gonna be like 100 million in a few days. After the Dania release. I just watched your last video on Erzaki and I was wondering what make you soft to suck. In my case, I soft to suck because I feel more freestyle and hard to play. But what about you? I never soft to suck. What do you mean? I'm grinding Awakening Witch. I had like 3-4 stored, 3-4 strikers, so I'm no affected. I do need to sell some of my strike, I think. Strike? Do I have strikes? Strike. Blade? Is blade going up? Not really. Strike. No strike. Oh, I don't have strike. How much extra AP do we get when Sword and Open comes out? 14 from base. If you get deck, you will get 24 extra AP. Oh, I do have strike. Never mind. I put it in the market. I should have sold it at 3 million. I kinda already. It's a bit too late. Alright, let's go continue grinding. Fuck it. Back to grind. If we are talking about shit AP, you get 14 shit AP from base. Compared to Pen Blaster. If you are talking about the monster AP, the total monster effective monster AP you're gonna get, you will get around 30 effective monster AP. 2060, damn, so nice. Harmonious. Yo, what's up, Case? Hi. Thank you, Upster. Thank you. Sorry, I kind of missed those messages. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. And hi, Greedy. Yeah, currently, like, I just put it at that price because, you know, like, harmonies are something that's, I cannot craft, like, insane amount per day, right? There is, like, certain limits with how much I can process, how I can much cook, how much I can buy. So whenever I have only one batch left, I usually put it at the higher price and people buying it, right? Meaning only 24 hours in a day? Yeah, exactly. Do you have your crowns ready for sub? I don't have crowns, but I do have 2T and silver, especially 2T. Check out the clip. You might like it. Or maybe you might hate it. I have 700k crowns. Nice. I don't have that much crowns. Might have like, I don't know, 100k maybe at best. Nonetheless, the enhancing is gonna be big. I'm kind of debating like when to enhance. If I should be... I think I should make like kind of bigger stream, right? And if I want to make a bigger stream, I should enhance on the weekend. I think, yeah. So on Wednesday we're gonna have information. On Thursday we're gonna get the... Or maybe we'll know the information on Friday already. I don't know if they're gonna add it in Global Lab. The stuff for the annual release. I don't think they're gonna do that, right? Like it's gonna be released on Korea on Wednesday, and then on the UNNA on Thursday. Is Ofan coming next week? No. Week later. 7th of August, that's when it's getting released. Seventh of August. I said alchemy master 7 now. Congrats, nice. How about could you help me? Just hit Guru cooking and about to grab my first balance emails. Do you recommend to use Manos or Soul Embroidered for that now? You don't have yeah, I would use just Manos. You'll get more benefit. The XP additional that you get is meh, it's whatever. It's better to make more silver. Plus you will get also like more XP because you will be getting more yellow procs. And more like procs per one batch also. Pretty much I would use the Manos. I don't really know the number cookie, not gonna lie. Exact number, so I wouldn't be able to help you. Is worth it to pity upon bus rock and for solar? I already have pen blaster and 20k coffers or get C20 to maneuver or just buy it from the market. If you need fast tech, it's kinda okay to push the pen blaster attempts. If you need like, you know, 300 plus fast tech. But if you don't, then it's better to just buy. wait a second. Need to return the text or clicks. Which is floating somewhere around. Now comparing the Sovereign, I mean not Sovereign, but Sovereign Bread with Manas. There might be some, but I'm not aware of it, sadly. We can try checking Bicycle Discord, maybe something there. E20 Kutu maneuver is completely not needed. It's very inefficient, so definitely don't do that. Unless the cover price drops down below, what's the number I'm thinking about? Below 50? Below 2 million? It's not worth it. Only if the cover price is below 2 million, then you can go for a Kutum and lower C20. At least if you can buy the black stars for around 80 billion. Selling at 2.3 billion is the same as using them. Yeah. But that's if you have a lot of kapras. If you have like more than 20k kapras. Dabara kaya ring. Kinda good amount of the boss drop, yeah. Almost run out of agres, by the way. If I'm a Novikin class, is it only worth getting my mechanics over to Bend and Stubborn? Yeah. I mean, like, it depends on what's your other levels, your main spec level. I wouldn't be like, enhancing it too high. Like, at the beginning, you keep it like just at 3 level, right? You can check my spreadsheet, AP, DP, I mean, AP gear progression guide. Yeah, what's up, hello? Hi. This song sure is advanced recall. Okay, 1 second, guys. Alright, guys. I need to go to the meeting. So I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream. I'll see you guys probably I'm not sure when we're gonna see. Sorry for the short stream, but I did do it is with this. Alright. I'm gonna go drop raid on someone else. Let me just kill this last few mobs. Just got ganked on Asha, unlucky. We can drop raid on Janice. Chiara? Luni? Let's go drop raid on Luni. What? Have a nice evening. Say hi to Luni.